So this is a video on organizing your related sites sorts of pages. So Happening Folks is a sort of page I refer to as related sites. Usually you link it off your main page here, and then when you want to load everybody, you click Happening Folks and it loads people. So let's take a look at what that looks like. We'll take a look at the bottom here. And what we'll see is as we load that, of course, everything spins. You likely already know this, but I want you to notice that it loads these references in the order that they appear here. And if we're looking at recent changes, we'll see that they fill in as they are loaded, right? So one thing we might want to think about is looking for the people who are most prolific on the site and loading them first, right? They're more likely to have stuff, so why don't we move them to the top of the list? So one of the things that we should see as we move all our top posters to the top is that if we refresh the page, right, our recent changes is going to fill in faster than it did before because we're getting the sites that have the most prolific writers. We're loading them in first, right? And so you see that even though we're only in 5 here, we've actually got quite a bit of activity within the past hour and within the past day, and that's what we want, right? So we can deal with that through reordering. You'll notice though that while the rest of these people are loading, it still slows down the site. If we look at dragability of things, see how that's kind of sticky as I try to do it. And the reason it's sticky is there's this fairly high intensive activity going on here of pulling in these site maps and parsing them, right? So maybe we don't want to load everybody, especially really low traffic people. This is not to say low traffic people are bad. It's just to say that maybe every time we come in here, we don't want to load all these people. Maybe we just want to check them out occasionally. So I want to show you how to make another one. This will be this Happening Folks, and then we'll call these low frequency Happening Folks. And one of the things you'll notice about Federated Wiki is that a lot of the stuff is stuff you have to put together yourself, but you can solve your own problems too. So that's the flip side. So we're going to solve our own problem here. Well, that's not a great looking page, but so what we can do is we can just move people that are very low, volume. Okay. So we can just say here, we can also say see also. And we just got to remember to hit that, every couple days hit that and make sure we're not missing some people, right? Right. So we can load these people separately. And if we look at Happening Folks now, and we look at how many people we have to load, it's significantly reduced. It's significantly reduced, right? And we'll see too that stuff is filling in at a pretty good clip, right? So we already have some activity that's going on. Now, a final thing is you may actually want to move references from one place to another, and I'm going to show you a move that allows you to do that. So if we look at our low frequency Happening Folks, maybe there's also people who, maybe we want to separate this into a couple groups. Maybe there's, call this attempt 2 people. Okay, and these are going to be people that I'm going to make another attempt to get them to post on the site. Now, I don't actually want to remove them from low frequency happening, folks. This is a special thing, but I don't want it. So I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to drag them. I'm going to drag them over to the new page, and it will look like I'm actually pulling them in such a way that they're being removed from low frequency happening, folks. Just remember, I'm holding down Shift as I do this. Okay. But if we actually go and we look at low frequency happening folks again, we'll see that those people are still there, right? Dave is someone I pulled over. So hold down Shift and drag, and that will copy to another page. And this is how you do it. This is how you make multiple related sites pages.